All right. So I'm Alison Galvan.
Mm-hmm.
I am the chair of the BIA for my sins. And I'm also the co-owner, along with my big brown man, Noel Galvan, of the Food and Art Cafe.
And Noel is
My
the
hubby.
magician in your hubby in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
So
Absolutely.
You're front facing. He's
Yes.
he's customer facing.
He's
from
the
a
food
different
part,
way.
I'm the art part.
Gotcha.
Right.
So you said BIA. What does that stand for?
Business Improvement Area. Yeah, of the downtown, lovely town of Whitby. It was within, literally the first 2 hours as I was standing at my window carrying boxes through the window from the moving van into the restaurant, that suddenly we looked up and saw some crazy lady across the street was checking us out.
Yes, she was.
Yes. And sent over the ED, which she's now the executive director.
Yeah, my name is Karey, and I'm the executive director of the Downtown Whitby BIA.
What does the executive director do?
I do everything
Other
that
than
Alison.
sneaking up on
I was going to
people.
say I do everything that Allison tells me to do.
I'm very good at signing checks.
She's very good at
actually.
signing
That's
all
my
the checks. She
best.
signs my paycheck. That's what she's good at.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
No, I do a lot of various things. Obviously, get involved with beautification and advocacy and events.
And the core requirement for a BIA is for.
Well, we want to bring awareness of downtown businesses, so our mandate is sort of feet on the street and dollars through the doors.
Yes.
You moved to Whitby from British Columbia.
Yes. Yeah. Well, actually, British Columbia, then to St. Catharines for 7 years,
Right.
and then on to Whitby. And it was this this location and this opportunity that just happened to present itself right at the time that we realized, hey, we could make our dream of wanting to own our own restaurant finally happen. And as I say, it caught our eye, and it had all the right stuff, like the right size and the right location, and everything came together.
What appealed to you in terms of the community? Because you are very community driven, so I don't think if you hadn't got a sense of it, you would have immediately come here.
Exactly. When we came down to kind of do our little reconnaissance, when we were looking at the opportunity, we were like, is this the right place? Is this the right location? Because as we know, with most businesses, it's all location, right? And so we came down and we looked around, and at that particular time we said, okay, here's a little downtown core that at that particular time was a little bit down on its heels, but we could really see that there was tremendous potential.
Right.
And things were starting to evolve and grow and change. And so that's what hooked us, was we wanted to be really a part of that. There is ourselves, there's the new Tuscan Wolf, the wonderful pizzeria across the street, Brock Street Espresso, the Chic Boutique. There's all kinds of new shops and new coffee shops and new restaurants. Things are growing and changing, and it's wonderful to see this evolution
and yet
coming
anchored
alive
by these long standing businesses, which is amazing.
So it's been fantastic to see the real transformation of things, and then we're also planting seeds through the beautification of things, with whether it's hanging baskets or now our mural initiative, where we're trying to bring different arts and culture ideas to the community. So we're always, I think that the key of the BIA is to plant the seeds to really help the businesses grow and just show them off in the best light that we can.
Be happy it's not pouring rain the way it was a few minutes ago.
Yeah, thank God.
That would have actually been more fun. I know. I could just clap while you guys change. So Karey Ann Large,
Natalie Prochitko,
ED,
CEO. Yeah, we are such a show, aren't we?
we are a show. What interested you in this job? Because you've got an interesting, yes, I mean, I grew up in Whitby, haha, we just went to see the house. But that's different than having an experience and a connection to the downtown. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I was a business owner downtown. My first bakery. My first store was actually at Pearson Lanes.
Right.
Nope, Pearson Lanes.
Oh, Pearson Lanes.
Was my very first one when I decided to take my business out of my basement into a retail environment.
Huge decision.
Huge decision.
Yeah.
So I went to Pearson Lanes. That was the first bakery. We outgrew that, and then I moved to Brock Street.
Oh, okay.
Sadly, never got to open that location due to the fire downtown Whitby. It was set to open the Monday, and the fire was the Friday. So we lost everything, and then decided to pick ourselves up and rebuild on Dundas Street. And that's where I stayed until I retired at the end of 2017.
Very courageous.
And my husband and I are still married after a full renovation. Twice.
It makes you resilient because the BIA's never been a thing. And so all of a sudden the town of Whitby needs to understand, how do I work with the BIA? And the BIA needs to create
processes and policies.
All of it.
Yeah.
And that requires a lot of resiliency, right?
It was, yeah. The BIA hadn't existed in downtown Whitby since 1996.
Okay.
It disbanded in 96, and there was 2 attempts to get it back. Unsuccessful. And then in 2017,
I just started.
Yeah,
I
you
was
had
just
just started. You
I
had
was
just
just
started. That's right.
starting and
We had
saying
just got the vote.
Pro BIA.
Yeah.
I went out
And-
to make sure everybody knew what the BIA was all about.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think there was some fear and confusion.
There was.
There was some fear and confusion.
And there is. A lot of people see chambers of commerce and BIAs as competition when you and I both know that we have completely different strategies, completely different mandates.
But
it's
at the
more of a
same time,
collaboration.
we collaborate together.
It's more of a
instead
collaboration.
I don't get that whole competitive sort of cycle. I don't think it's good for the business community.
No,
so then it's kind of not.
I mean, a lot of our downtown businesses, while they're mandatory that they're members of the BIA and they have to pay their tax levy,
right? Yeah.
They don't have to pay a membership to belong to the chamber, but a lot of them do.
Right.
A lot of them see the value in both organizations.
Right. Right.
So,
and I think it has to do with the fact that we all get along. Your board, you like.
Oh, absolutely.
I have an incredible board. These guys are, and what's nice about it is when I go to BIA conferences, people talk about their boards. The other EDs, we all get together and,
nitpick a little.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm really lucky. I've got a really involved board, a working board.
Right.
They're wonderful.
And they've had to be a little, right?
They've had to be, because a lot of these people that sat on the board sat on the formation committee, so they saw the value in bringing a BIA to downtown Whitby, and now they're actually getting to see it in action. And a lot of people say, why are you having a festival about beer in downtown Whitby? Like, why beer? We have 4 craft breweries here in Whitby, which is very unique. I don't know that any other town has that many.
And we
brewers.
like it.
And we like it.
And it drives traffic.
People to all of the downtown Whitby, which is why we do it.
So at Christmas, which you can talk about Christmas market for a second, what I loved is you had a bounce back.
Yeah.
So as people left, 1, you got in for free.
Yeah.
Shocking, right?
Shocking.
2, as you were leaving, you had a candy cane.
Yeah.
They had a bounce back.
Yeah, go visit
Go visit our businesses. There might be some deals for you to have.
Absolutely. And we do the same thing for Beer Fest.
Okay.
So
people should expect that.
Because you should definitely look. We put a little map of downtown Whitby.
Okay.
And a lot of the restaurants will offer like a free appetizer, or some of the retailers will do no tax or something, just a little incentive to have people to stay downtown.
It's probably why Seinfeld ended up at your place, right? He'd heard about Beer Fest and the crowds and the lineups.
Yeah.
Java Jolts, which you are a host of, which I didn't thank you for.
Oh, we love having the Java Jolt.
Well, yeah. Seinfeld said, I need to go to a Java Jolt. That's right. My entire life has just been...
I need to go to a Java Jolt at the fart.
I need to go...
Who
else can say that? You know? I'm sure he's... written a note about that.
Say somewhere like, in Missouri or something, he's doing stand-up talking about
the fart.
The fart and a Java Jolt.
And these crazy people taking pictures of them on the sly.
Fantastic. Wow, we live in an
amazing town.
We live in an amazing town. The region's amazing, but watching our growth, to Alison's point, has been
and to Alison's point, and I've seen it go up and down. 43 years I've been here. I've seen it at its lowest low, and I've seen it at its highest highs. And Alison's right, it's on a huge revitalization right now. And massive revitalization
And
right now, and I
it's
think it aligns with
exciting.
council.
It's exciting to see
It
it
is.
too. That you can feel the energy of excitement. Like
Yes.
people are, they want to be here. They want to know what's new, what's happening.
Hi, Phoebe.
Phoebe!
Phoebe.
She's like in her zone.